Good morning, everyone. I hope you are well. Today's learning is dedicated in memory of Ami Bas Aryeh Paul Casimir, Shaul ben Shlomo Yerim, Yoichir ben Moshe Eliezer, Shlomo Yechiel ben Moshe Eliezer, Ben Zion ben Yitzchak, Ari ben Shimon Bas Bible, Avram Mordechai ben Moshe Katner, Menashe ben Tzvi Zalman, and Ralia Bas Avram Pinkus. We wish long life to the Cutler family, and they should be spared from any further sorrow and suffering. So, let us consider the following brief thought. Good morning, firstly, to our viewers that are watching live, to Peter, Carol, Mervyn, Caroline, Peter again, sorry about that, Peter, we'll take that off, and all those that are joining, apologies, we were slightly late, some technical issues again. Okay, so we say every day, Modeh ani lefanecha. We thank God every single day, Modeh ani lefanecha, that I am thankful to you, God, Shechazarta binishmati, that you have returned my soul to me. Okay, you've given me a new lease of life. V'chemla rabba emunatecha, and you have demonstrated tremendous faith. Right? Now, one of the things that's puzzling about this statement, this great strapline adage that we state with great conviction every single day of our lives, I hope, thanking God for a new day, a new lease of life, right? Is that we say something that seems rather inconsistent. We start off speaking to God, right? And we thank him. Thank you, God, for giving me my soul back for another day. And then you speak about faith, right? We say v'chemla rabba emunatecha, that you had faith, right? V'chemla rabba emunatecha, right? So the question is that really we should say that that God has, we have faith, right? Not that God has faith. Who is the one with faith, right? So the idea is that it's not a grammatical error, but rather it's that God has faith every day in us. Think about this. Every day we are thanking God for a new lease of life. And what are we saying, friends? You know what we're saying? We're saying the fact that you gave me another day, it means that you had faith in me. You had faith in me. So when God creates you, he doesn't have to do it every day, or when he gives you a new day, a new lease of life, he doesn't have to do so. And if he does so, it means he believes in your ability, in who you are, right? And that's what we say, emunatecha. You had faith. You had faith in us. And therefore, if God has faith in us, we have to have faith in ourselves. The Kotzker Rebbe once famously said, as much as part of having faith in God, he said, was having faith and belief in ourselves. And if you don't have belief and faith in yourself, you're lacking faith in God. Why? Because there's a part of God that is inside each and every one of us. We're made b'tselem Elokim. We're made in the image of God. We've got we just spoke about the soul, the neshama, that divine spark that rests inside every one of us as long as the breath of life is within us. And therefore, God has faith in us, and we have to have faith in ourselves. I'll conclude with the following story that we may have mentioned before. Rabbi Berel Wein, great American rabbi and historian, world-renowned, and he tells the following story, that he once went into I think it was a butcher or a supermarket, and there was this guy that was serving, and he says, Yanko, is that you? He says, Berel, Shalom Aleichem, welcome, nice to see you. How many years has it been? 45 years. 45 years since we were in school, we were in yeshiva together. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. So they start to catch up. And Rabbi Berel Wein is asked about his career, about what he did as a Rav, and how he, really developed, and had such an impact on communities and on American Jewry. And he said, and what about you? He says, this is what I do. Yankel says, I stack shelves, I serve in the shop. This is what I do. Listen to what happened next. So Rabbi Berel Wein said to him, I don't get it, Yankel. I don't get it. When we were learning together in yeshiva, you had the best head. And the Rebbes, our teachers, said about you that you had the makings for greatness. You were going to go on to be one of the great rabbis, the great sages in our nation, in our people. And you know what Yankel turned around to Rabbeinu Wein and said? He says, they may have said it to themselves. It's just a shame they didn't say it to me. They didn't share their belief in me, in my ability, in who I was. If you're not treated as a young boy, as somebody with great potential, great talent, you're the shmata, you're the one who's criticized, then you're not going to become it. You're not going to believe in yourself. Every day, friends, we start our day in a remarkable fashion by stating that we know that God, if he gave us a new lease of life, it means he has faith in ourselves. And if God has faith in us, we have to have faith in ourselves, in what we can achieve and what we can hopefully go on to accomplish in life. So wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom, wishing everyone well. I apologize, I'm not in Shul the Shabbat. It's one of the only Shabbatot I'm off. And please God, we should have simchas, good health, happiness, and a wonderful, peaceful Shabbat. Wishing everyone well. Please God, just remember, I'm away for a few days, back on Wednesday. Take care.